Hi there, I'm Becky Hammond and welcome to Isogo TV. Wherever you are on your strengths journey, I want to help you take your greatest strengths and apply them to your everyday work and your everyday life for more thriving success, more energizing moments, and less frustration all the way around. And today you're joining me for part 3 in a 4-part series where we're tackling that issue of frustration head on. Talking about how we can eradicate frustration in our teams and in our work. And we've been using a fun word picture that really helps hone in on our unique contribution and the place of all the crazy people that work with us and what their contribution can be as well. So today, in episode 39, Eradicate Frustration in a Team, Hold It Together, we're going to be talking about those people that are the glue of our organization. These people inject fun and help us to be more together than we could ever be on our own. So let's dive in. So today, we're jumping into and exploring the value of this third seat on the bus. As you might recall, here's our little bus and our 4 leadership domains that are represented by different seats on the bus. Each seat, it represents a different role that we play. So, the last 2 weeks we've talked about the driver of the bus, the one that really helps us get to where we're going, and the one who's kind of hanging off the side of the bus and making sure that the team is heard. And today we are focusing in on this guy. He has his head out the window, he has a few music notes around him, and he is sitting on the bus and notices everybody else in their seats on the bus. This person and this category of leadership domain is relationship building. These are the people who are the glue of the team. As they recognize the individuals, help the team become more than just a sum of its parts, to bring out more together than you could ever be on your own. And these people actually, they kind of get a bad rap sometimes, and represented by the music notes in some ways. It's like, especially people maybe in this driving, the driver of the bus has their kind of back to all the people. But the person who is the relationship person who's sitting in that seat really is looking out at all the people and noticing what is their unique contribution. How are people feeling about this? Because really, they know that the fun that they inject by these little music notes is what's going to keep people coming back to work excited and energized over and over. That without these people, we would not be able to get the things done that the driver of the bus is really leading us towards. So out of the 34 StrengthsFinder themes, 9 fall into this relationship building category. And those are adaptability, connectedness, developer, empathy, harmony, includer, individualization, positivity, and relator. So if you have maybe multiple of these themes, you might resonate with being the person who really provides value to the team by connecting people, by inviting people in. These are the listening ones that have an ear for everybody. They have a sense, this is my favorite part of this theme, is that they really have a sense as to what the room is feeling, what the room is like. Instantly, when they walk into a room, they can see, oh, we're in a good spot, or we're in a bad spot, or maybe I need to go in and do a little bit of relational restoration, or we need to inject a little bit of energy and fun into this place. Wow, why are we so down? And these are the people that are going to help us build consensus. That when they are really operating in their strength, they're going to help us become more together than we could be on our own. And in return, in order for them to really show up with these strengths, they need a few things, just like all the rest of the categories need as well. They need authentic relationship. It needs to be okay that there's freedom to build relationships. That they need, as much as they listen, they need listening back as well. They're not going to thrive if they feel like they're in an environment where all ideas or all conversations are stuffed back down. And they need a non-judgmental environment where people are free to be who they are wired to be, and where they're free to build relationships with all the different types of people that are around them. I have a friend who comes to mind when I think about this relationship building domain. Her name is Lynn, and she leads with belief, which is executing, and followed by 4 amazing relationship strengths. She has empathy, connectedness, includer, and positivity. And you can just, even before she took StrengthsFinder, which was really recent for her, I could see these things just kind of emanating from her. We would be in a group of people together, kind of all with a common goal and a timeline. And we would go into this group situation together, and I would just be so fascinated to sit back and watch her just sense the mood of the group. And sense when someone kind of felt like they were a little bit on the outside, and just see her masterfully and just intentionally bring that person in and call the best out of them. And then in the end, our group experience was that much more fantastic and that much more productive towards what we were going for than it ever would have been if we didn't have her amazing relationship glue sensing strengths that she brought. And being the executor that I am, I just thought it was amazing that she could, with a few minutes left, kindly and nicely wrap everything up so everyone felt like they had been heard and that they made some sort of a significant contribution to the group that week. So if you relate to Lynn, or you have strengths of those 9 strengths that we listed off, or if you just kind of feel like you might be the one sitting in this seat with little music notes around and want to inject fun into actually being more productive, then this might be a predominant leadership domain for you. And you are the one that help us become better because we are more than our individual parts. So let's use this. And just like before, we're starting with 3 steps. The first step is about you. If you feel like you fall into this relationship domain, then now you have a construct for what it is you might uniquely offer to your team that you can more intentionally bring to your meetings or to your projects, to be that glue that holds the team together and makes you more together than the sum of your parts. You also have an idea then of what environment needs to be in place in order for your relationship building talents to really thrive. And then step 2 is about others. And again, this is the most important step in eradicating frustration. That we recognize the people around us that fall into this relationship building domain, and then we appreciate them for it. We recognize them for it. And sometimes it's just as simple as going over to their office or to their cube and saying, hey, I recognize this particular relationship strength in you, and I appreciate it, what that did to our team and to the feel of our meeting yesterday. It can be an email or in a meeting, just something that really calls this specific contribution out in them. And that is absolutely the next step to eradicating that frustration. And then step 3 is making sure you tune in for all 4 of these episodes where we talk about all 4 seats on the bus and get an idea as to what our unique contributions are for yourself and for the people that are around you. In the meantime, and if you have any questions along the way, I would love to be able to be your resource to help answer some of those questions and really bring it home to your particular situation. So you can reach me at Twitter or Facebook at IsogoStrong, or over on my website at isogostrong.com. I am glad that you are, by watching this, a part of the movement to eliminate hate and strife and unnecessary frustration that happens every day in our work, in our lives, and really can be eliminated by working in our own strengths and recognizing and appreciating the strengths of the people that are around us. So if Isogo TV has been something that has been useful to you or you've enjoyed it, I would love for you to rate, review, and share. You can rate and review over at iTunes and share. Share with the people that are in your social network circles, or just the people that are sitting next to you, that are maybe on the team or sitting around the table with you, working on that next project with you, that you could bring into this conversation and help eradicate frustration together. So thanks for joining me here today for part 3, and I look forward to seeing you for the last part next week on Isogo TV.